Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
Your father looks much younger in the picture.
He was 20 years old then.
How old is he now?
He's over 60.
Hey, Sandy, what's new? Interested in a movie tonight?
I wish I could, but I'm busy. I'm going to work at a soup kitchen tonight.
Soup Kitchen? Is that a new restaurant or something?
Nah, it's a place where homeless people go to eat.
How did you get involved in something like that?
Well, the minister at my church told us about it, and it seemed interesting. I thought I'd try it once, and if I didn't like it I'd stop.
So what do you do there?
It's simple. All we do is prepare some food, usually sandwiches and some fruit, and give it out to them at the soup kitchen.
Yeah, it sounds easy. How long does it take?
Only about 2 hours, for a couple of days a month. Why don't you give it a try?
I don't know. I mean, I like helping the community and all that, but I don't know if I have the time.
Come on, it's easy, and it'll make you feel good. Why don't you come with me tonight?
So Emily, do you still want to see a movie together this weekend?
Well, what do you want to see? I don't think there are many good movies out right now.
I know. We can go to a really bad sci-fi movie and sit in the back of the theater and make fun of it. What do you think?
Now that's a great plan. It's a date.
I think the biggest environment problem in my country is air pollution.
Yes, I agree. The air here is much more polluted than in my country.
That's because your country is more agricultural and has much less industry.
Yeah, you are right.
We have reduced emission of air pollutants in recent years, but cars are still a major source of them. Factories have become cleaner as stricter environment pollution laws have been introduced.
The problem is now on a truly global scale. I don't believe that any single country can do anything about it.
I think you're right. An international response to this problem is needed. I'll come see you tomorrow.
Promise?
I can bet the farm that you will regret about your decision. You cannot find a better one.
How can you be so sure? You haven't been together with her, have you?
No, but I'm sure she is a good girl. My sixth sense tells me so.
Then try it yourself.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Sit down, please. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Very well too. Thank you very much. Isn't it a lovely day?
Yes, it's beautiful, but it's also very hot.
Yes.
What's the weather like in your country?
It's quite warm now.
Where do you live?
In London. Where do you live?
Here, near this school.
Come in and have some coffee, Anna. The kids have just gone out to the mall to hang out with their friends.
I saw a lot of teenagers when Alan and I were there yesterday.
They spend hours there, especially on weekends.
Speaking of that trip, Alan bought a shirt at a department store, but the sleeves are too long. Do you know a seamstress or tailor who can shorten them?
I know several, but wouldn't it be easier to take the shirt back and exchange it for the right size?
Isn't that complicated?
No, it's easy. We'll just take the shirt back to the men's department and show them the sales slip. They'll exchange it for the correct size or give you a refund.
Do you want to go with me?
Sure. I love going to the mall.
What do you do there? Hang around, like the kids?
I'm going to Ireland this summer.
Are you going to take your children along?
No, I'd like to go alone.
Have a nice holiday.
Do I need a visa?
No, I shouldn't think so. But you must take your passport, of course.
Yes, I know. I must get my traveler's check and some foreign currency.
Yes, you need the traveler's check, but you needn't get any foreign currency. You can have my US dollars, I don't need them.
Really? That's very good of you, Helen. But I must get a new suitcase. My old one needs repairing.
You needn't buy one. You can have mine.
That's very kind of you, Helen. I hope you don't mind my leaving you like this. I need a holiday. It won't be long.
Don't be silly, John. I'm going with you. It's necessary for me to have a holiday too.
It's awfully hot.
You can say that again.
Can you study with the radio on?
No, I listen to background music.
What is the difference?
The radio has too many commercials.
That's true, but then you have to buy a record player. The Phoenix team overpowered its counterpart 86-50.
They're absolutely right to get a replacement for 21.
If the Phoenix beats the Rocket, it will enter the final.
No way, if it still has 21.
Alice, your father is amazing. He's 90 years old and he lives alone in that big house.
I know. He doesn't like to ask anyone for help. My dad insists on paying his own bills and taking care of himself.
That sounds like my grandmother. She was always stubbornly independent.
It seems that folks like my father and your grandmother are determined to be on their own.
They see their independence as a kind of character strength.
Sometimes they are too independent.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.